Oh, crap, someone's stealing it. They'll be in lots of trouble. Someone's stealing it. Oh, crap. Someone's fucking stealing it. I wonder what for though. I'm curious to find out. I guess I have to find out right until it's on the news, I guess.
Polite as possible. Oh, no, thanks. I'm almost home anyway. As I looked at the man again, and I noticed fury and madness in his eyes, which I didn't know why. I just got scared, so I pedaled my bike out of fear of being kidnapped. But the car started chasing me, and they blocked the road. It was around 9 p.m. in a suburban neighborhood. Nobody was out on the street. As that guy opened the door, he jumped out and pushed me aside from my bike. I saw him with a gun in his hand. Then he finally knocked me out unconscious. I don't remember how many hours passed. However, I could hear the sirens dimly. 2 police officers saw this car was speeding, so they were chasing it. I also heard gunshots, which made me so scared. And then they shouted, "Shots fired! Shots fired!" 2 minutes later, the gunshots stopped, and the trunk where I was open. It was a police officer. He took me out and told me, "Hey, it's safe now. Don't worry." Later, an ambulance arrived soon, so I could go to the hospital and met my parents there. Now 6 months passed, but I still think about what if the police officers didn't see them, and they took me to the place where they were heading.
I need a drink. Yeah, no kidding.
When I was 9, my father had died. I didn't know how and why. I was just sad about it. I soon got over it and would just look at the pictures I had of him. After some time had passed, I constantly saw him. Whenever I saw him, I told my mom, "Daddy's home, Mommy. Daddy's back from his long trip." Well, she thought those were recurring dreams, and maybe a sign that I wasn't handling his death well. Whenever I told her, she would just take me and my sister out to get some ice cream. I soon stopped telling her, because after we moved across the city where I lived, which is Reno, Nevada, I still saw him sometimes in my 6th grade class. One time, when my best friend and I were working during math class, I saw my dad sitting beside me. Then I whispered to my friend that my dad was right next to me and that he constantly followed me around. But he was different from how I remembered, because there was always a bullet hole on the left side of his forehead near his hairline. In the 7th grade, he still followed me around and always frowned every time he saw my stepdad either hitting me or screaming at me. My stepdad was kind of tough, so he did that to me sometimes. Whenever my stepdad would enter the room, he got mad at him. I heard my dad gently one time in a dream tell me that he had killed himself because of my mom. He said that my mom cheated on him and always yelled at him saying he wasn't good at being a father. Over the summer between 9th and 10th grade, I was in summer school taking the 2nd semester of Algebra 1. I was sitting at the front by the door when all of a sudden, something outside caught my attention. My dad was staring in through the window of the door. His eyes were empty. I was horrified being watched by him. He came into the room and sat at the empty desk next to me. And I knew that he was not the same. I felt something was going wrong. I've grown up now, but I still see him a lot. And he's always whispering in my ear and telling me that my mom is the one who should have died, not him.
guess he was a good spirit for a while, and then he turned into evil.
My name is Jude, and I'm 27 years old. I've always loved going camping ever since I was a young boy. Some of my earliest memories were of me sitting around the fire with Mom, Dad, and grandfathers, singing songs and telling stories. Whenever we told stories, we always ended the night on a scary story, right before going to bed. And my grandfather's stories were always...
What you doing? Oh, I'm a buck for a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch. Yeah, oh, it's me. I'm sending a couple of guys on the way to protect you. Why? Because someone's trying to kill you. Okay, fair enough. See ya.
Drinking water. Someone grabbed my shoulder.
I guess it's time to go to bed. We'll stay out here for you. Okay, thanks. See ya. Good morning. Okay, so I guess let's go. Done. Yeah, that's right, you better walk away, bitch.
This whole town is fucked up. Are you kidding?
You seriously get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. No?
Fuck you, fool!
Fair enough then. Guess let's hang out here.